Welcome to Intelight Tutorial 118, Advanced Walk in Max Time. We use the advanced walk when we want to have the pedestrians get a head start ahead of the vehicle traffic. This tutorial is based off a real intersection in Alexandria, Virginia, Mount Vernon Avenue and 4 Mile Road. Uh, Here's a little zoomed in view of the intersection. And what we have here is just a T intersection. And on 4 Mile, we want the walk to come on about 4 seconds before the vehicle phase 4 becomes green, so people can step off the curb and start across the intersection without being blocked by the vehicle traffic. Just a quick overview of this intersection. Of course, we tagged the database, so it's Mount Vernon and 4 Mile, and of course we want to have that on the face of the controller for the technician. And then we go and we look at the sequence. This is just a T intersection, so we got phases 1, 2, and 4. And 4 Mile is phase 4, 1 is the left turn, and 2 is the opposing through traffic. We have an overlap of 1 plus 2, which is the top of the T. So it's a pretty simple T intersection. So now we're going to go into phase data, phase times, and we got phases 1, 2, and 4. We have a ped on 4 and a ped on 2. We got some min greens on 1, 2, and 4, some passage, maxes, and of course we have some yellow times and some red, all standard for a simple T intersection. The only unique thing is really down here at the delay green value. We put in the amount of time we want the walk to be on before the green starts. So we just basically delay the green output. The phase is timing, but the vehicle stays red for those 4 seconds in the walk. So now all we have to do is test this. And I've opened up my unit and phase status at the top, and I have my input statuses at the bottom. Notice this controller is running a chord pattern. We have a cycle that's cycling. We're under coordination. We have countdown timers. And we have our 3 phases, 1, 2, and 4. Notice 4 is an actuated phase, so I'll put a call on 4 so we could watch the vehicles go around, hit apply. I got my little car there. So now if I want to put a ped call in, I could slide down and just check the box. But I usually like to test it from the input pin of the controller. So the input pin is the lowest common denominator. So I always like to check it out. Now the first 8 input pins are the vehicle detector inputs, and the next 8, 9 through 16, are the ped detector inputs. So the phase 4 ped detector is number 12. So if I check number 12 and hit apply, I'm going to put a ped call on phase 4. So I check it, and then I hit apply, and you notice I have a little finger pushing the button, which means that I have a ped call. And of course, when it comes up, the walk comes up, it's still red until 4 seconds later, and it goes green. Now that was kind of fast, so I'm going to let it cycle around so we can see it a little bit better. I'm going to remove the vehicle call. It doesn't really matter. I just want the ped to come up 4 seconds before the green. So we want to see the little walking man down at the bottom, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and then the green pops up. So I'm coming around, I'm in phase 1, and of course I have a dwell on 2 because that's my coordinated phase. But I do have my ped call. So we're getting lined up pretty close here. And as we cycle around, we're in phase 2. Now you can do the same operation if you wanted an advanced green. You just delay the walk. So we have 2 values in the phase timer screen. The phase starts timing, but we can delay the color output of either the ped or the vehicle. So we count down on phase 2 here. We're in our green extension, and it will go yellow here in a second. And we're in yellow, we're in red. Walks up, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and we have our green. So simple, easy, fun stuff. Thank you for watching this tutorial with me. I hope you found it interesting. And I would like to thank Mark and Maha for coming up with a real live example example in Alexandria. Certainly was fun working with you guys, and hope to see you again at the next tutorial. Bye.